Hey there, what's up? This is Neil Napier, the Stoic Entrepreneur, and in this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of Qroq, or Croc. But I'm going to do this in a very special way. So as you know, I love to do these 30-minute videos where I showcase basically how far I can get with a tool in 30 minutes. And that's exactly what we're going to do in Qroq. My goal with this is to show you that you don't need to be limited by any kind of technical overwhelm. And I want to show you exactly how far you can get with a piece of technology within 30 minutes, because often when you buy these tools, you find that the time it takes to get an output, the time it takes to set things up is way too long, which means that you're not actually able to use the tool for which you've paid. So I want to show you how far you can get with this tool in 30 minutes. Now I've got my timer over here. Let me switch over to... All right, I've got my timer over here. Before we get started, though, I want to tell you very briefly what QRock or Qroq, let's just call it Qroq, it's easy, what Qroq is. If you didn't know, quite often when you go out somewhere, you can very easily scan a QR code to, for example, see a menu or check out a website or check out social pages. This is much easier than telling someone like, hey, follow us at this account name, or go to this website, www.thisismywebsite.com, because people are going to forget. So it is much easier for someone to just flip open their phone. Let me bring you back now to myself so I can show you this. It is much easier for someone to flip open their phone and go to a built-in app that most phones have these days. That's like this one, QR. Don't know if you can see that. QR and barcode scanner. And when you click on that, you can now basically scan any QR code, right? So you can scan any QR code. This is quite meta. I want to show you like some of the history, some of the codes that I've scanned. And I do this quite often. Not as often as I should. That's probably because I don't go out that often, but you can see all the URLs there that I have scanned over time. Now, this is a free app, of course. It doesn't cost you anything, but this is typically what everyone uses to scan a QR code and get the details very quickly without logging in. So let's go ahead and I can walk you through Qroq, and I'll never learn to pronounce his name right. And I'll show you how far you can get with this in 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and start the timer. I'm also going to wear my glasses just so I can see the screen better. All right, here we go. So 30 minutes and we can start now. So when you get your login details, you'd be able to quickly watch the tutorials. I clicked on this and earlier just to see, and this was kind of weird because it took me to one of the second videos, but you can watch all these training videos over here. So they've got full access to all the training material. This is something I really value, because even though I think you should be able to start quickly, just in case you're not, you can refer to tutorials. Now, I have not looked at the tutorials myself. I'm going to just see how far I can get without actually paying any attention to tutorials. The goal is to understand whether or not this is easy to use. So I know a little bit about QR codes, mostly as a user, but I've never really created my own. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So I'm in this QR code system, and I'm going to go ahead and create my QR code because that's the first thing I want to do. Now, they seem to have a few different types of QR codes. So there's website URL, you can link to social media, business page, feedback form, images, multiple links, all these different things, right? So they've got quite a few. For me, a website URL is a simple place to start. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll do that for our website, Kyvio.com. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to say that anyone who basically follows along should go to Kyvio.com, right? So I'm going to call this one, let's say, Kyvio. And you can also create multiple, like in bulk, if you wanted to do multiple URLs at the same time. But one's good for now. So now you've got this as your QR code. I think this for me is quite basic. Let me zoom out a little bit. So I can change the background color. And here's a cool trick I'm going to do. I want to use Kyvio's color. So I'm going to just see what this color code looks like. This is a Chrome extension called, this one is a Chrome extension called, I don't know what it's called, but I'll find that out for you. Give me 1 second. Just search for color picker, and I think that's it. You'll find it. So let's go for this color. Okay, this is the color that I want. And the code is this. I'm going to copy this to clipboard, and I'm going to paste it. There you go. Now it is in my Kyvio colors, which is fantastic because that's what I want. Then let's go ahead And you can change the dot colors, the corner border colors. You can choose different types of dots as well. So you can customize this the way you want it to be, which is cool. I mean, this gives you basically a lot of different options on how you want to create these QR codes. I like it. You can have corner borders as well. So let's say something like this. Again, entirely up to you how you want to design it. It's just, kind of playing with it. Let me just go for something else. Okay. So customize this basically as you want. So I like it that it's kind of usable out of the box and there's a ton of different options that they give to you. You can also upload your logo. So let me see if I can quickly upload. If I have my logo, I can try and find it. Usually I'm quite bad at getting logos. No, it's not here. Let me see if I can open the image in a new tab. No. Let's see if I can save this image. Okay. It won't really save as an image, so that's fine. But I'm just going to go ahead and choose something that already exists there. So I'm going to use this icon. And that's for email, of course, but you can choose one for web as well. Or something like this one, let's say, which is Scan Me. Okay. And then you can choose to a transparent background if you want. But I'm just going to leave it like this because this is much better. Then you have frame shapes as well, something like this. Right? Or like this. Which is good because it gets attention, really. That's what you want. When you've got these QR codes hanging around, you want to get attention as quickly as possible. So frame phrase could be scan for gifts. For example, let's change it up. Scan for gifts and all these things. Change the font. Continue once you're happy with it. And this is done. Now, once you do this, you can download it as a PNG, SVG file. You can put it in a flyer. You can put it in a poster, whatever you want. But I'm going to do something interesting here as well. I'm going to download it on my computer. So let's open that up. Okay. So I've downloaded it, as you can see. Now I'm going to go to this from my phone. So let me show you in real time. So I've got my phone right over here, right? So I've got the app here. And I'm going to scan this QR code. And I'm going to just switch over so you can see what this looks like. Okay. So I'm now scanning this. And let me scan this. Okay. So when I get there, this is what I see. I'm going to let you check this out. Qrock.in as app. And I would like this to be branded to me. I don't know if they have that option. We'll check. But when I click on it, check out. It goes over to Kyvio. Right, that was our goal. Our goal was to basically redirect people to our website with this. And yes, as you can imagine, this absolutely. Let me just kind of point it out to you. It's taken us less than 6 minutes to set up a QR code. That's how quick it was. And again, this is while I'm talking through it too. But let's see what else I can do. So I'm just going to refresh this and see if we have any data here because it said 0 scans. Let's see. Okay, so there's one QR code. There's one scan. Let's check out what information it can reveal about that. So I know these guys told me there's a bit of data that you can collect too. So you can see we've got one scan here from Android mobile phone, which is what I have, and geographical distribution, FI, which is coming in from Finland, city-wise Helsinki, that's where my internet connection comes from, and then we don't have more details here, or do we? So there's a QR code ID. I don't remember if there was a way to change that ID. I mean, it'd be nice if there was, but I think they're generated randomly. So that's understandable because they're doing redirects. This is how they can actually track all the data. Yeah, so this is kind of what we have. Let me see if they have any other information regarding the scans, QR codes. Okay, I can edit these as well. I can edit all these things as I want, so that's fine. I can duplicate it. Let me just try one thing. Like, I want to see if it's actually possible to pick our own URL. I don't think it is. I think it kind of gives you one that you have to use. But that's okay. I mean, it's not a bad thing. As you can see, let me just see if it's actually consumed any credits from me yet. It has not, because credits gets consumed using AI. So I want to show you AI thing in a second as well. So there you go. There we have it. How many times something's been viewed. Okay, here are the overall statistics. So I'll go further down. If customers give you feedback, so there's possibility for you to collect feedback as well. You can see them here. Now, I did see that there's a group feature, so you can actually like create a group. So you can say, for example, One second. Create group. Let's say Kyvio website. Save. So within this group, basically, you can create QR codes as well, right? It looks like that's what I can do. And if I have these QR codes, I don't know how I can move them to a certain group, but anyway, you can set up a group and you can create these groups. And groups are important because if you have team members, then you can assign them to certain groups. That way, team members can go in and kind of handle the QR codes on your behalf. So there's like team member ability where you can limit their access or you can give them full access as well as you want. Okay, so that is possible for you to do as well. There you go. Invite up to 5 team members to share your account and define accessibility for each user. There you go. All right. Then, typically you put these QR codes on, like I said, pages, flyers, that sort of thing. But it looks like I can also generate a landing page. So let's do that. So let's say if I wanted to do for Kyvio free gift. Okay, again, I'm going to use audio to record this. So I want to create a landing page which basically tells people that when they scan the QR code that is shared on the page, they are able to get free access to my checklist on how to build funnels and membership sites. This is something they'll be able to use immediately without any delay. And all they need to do is scan the code. So make it hypey, make it punchy, make it fun. There you go. Generally, that's fine. Of course, I can review my audio because that's how I record it. Let's go generate and see what it does. Okay, it's created this landing page. Let's check it out. Scan now and get started. Okay, so far it doesn't work, but let's just see. View QR. Kyvio free gift. That's a new one. So this is basically what people can use to get their page. So sorry, it's not that they can use the coupon, use the code to get to the. I can't put my own code on that page, but basically what it does is it puts that up. Let me just show you. Okay. So here, upload image. Okay, there you go. This is what I can do. So remember we had downloaded this image, QR Kyvio. Okay, there you go. Save changes. Let's refresh this. So there you go. When people click on this, they'll get taken to another page. And again, to share this page itself, I can use a QR code or I can just link this to people and that's done as well. I just want to see if there's a possibility to actually use my own domain. It does not look like it. And I don't know why you want to use your own API key. Let me just check. Aha. So you can actually use, like, I guess with some level of access, you can use the API key to create your own, you can like use it as an application in your own application. So basically you can create QR codes from your own application if you wanted to. But this is incredible. This is really good. Like I said, it's very easy to use. It's quite straightforward. And there's not much to it. And I think this is something you can easily offer as a service to local businesses. Like, let's just go. I'm going to pause the timer now because honestly, we're finished. And just about 10, 12 minutes, you're able to do this. Let's go to Fiverr. And I'm going to search for QR codes. Like, let's see if someone offers it as a service. I'm going to create a custom QR code design for a logo. This is pretty cool, right? This is pretty cool. I'll do professional luxury business card designs with QR codes. So if you're a designer, you can add this as a service to your own thing. I'll do great clickable digital business card, VCard, physical cards. You can do this as well. Like there's a lot of free services out there that can do visual cards as well. I'll design professional clickable design business cards. I'll do modern digital business cards. So all these basically are things you can add on with sort of your service to give people more. Now, I'm a bit surprised why they don't actually give you the ability to create digital cards because I think that would be quite good. Let me think. Give me 1 second. I'm going to think about this. Tell you what I'll do. So I can talk to my team and actually ask them to set up a VCard Creator service. So basically using this service, you'll be able to create very quickly digital business cards, and then you can combine that with your QR codes. So you can use that as well. So tell you what, if you get access to what I'm offering here, if you get access to QR code from my link below, then I'm going to have my team set this up, VCard Creator, basically something that you can use to sell as a service, just like people are doing on Fiverr, or literally give it away for free to get an email address or a booking or a call with someone. So I'm going to have my team work on this so we can give that to you. And it might take me a week or so, but I promise you'll get access to that if you go purchase QR code from my link. So go ahead, get access to this right now, and I'll have that available in a week or so. But this is Neil Napier. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed this pretty short walkthrough of QRock or Qroq, because you didn't really have to spend too much time prepping this. It was quite easy to use, so that's why I recommend it, because you can easily turn around and offer this as a paid service, or even just a way to get your foot through the door with people.